This is Yogesh Bhausar, and I welcome you for one more analysis of a stock that has been coming into my scanner from quite a few weeks, and I've been analyzing it since then. And before we start about the stock that I'm going to discuss with you, let us first clear out the disclaimer that this is no tip or an advice. I'm just sharing you for the purpose of the educational and what I go through before taking a stock into consideration and how I deep dive into the stock. And this is only for the purpose of my future, future analysis that what I used to do previously, and that's what I load. So I have my database. So anything before you consider buying the stock, make sure that you first take a consultant of your financial advisor, as investment is a uh, mm, very dangerous and very critical game that you should take an advice of your financial advisor before you invest. Any losses or any kind of output been taken with the help of this video, I personally will not be liable for the outcome. So let's deep dive into what I'm trying to show you. Now the stock is Marine Electronical. Uh, the stock is into, let's see the website first. Yeah, the stock is into multiple businesses, like you can see. Uh, if you go into the website marineelectronicals.com, the profile of the company shows that they are into renewable energy and into shipping industry, and they are into a lot of solar panels and everything. And can I just go home back? Uh, if you see, they are in Mumbai based headquarters, and the board of directors of led by Mr. Vinay Uchil, who's the chairman and the whole-time director of the company, under whom the company has been taken care into day in, day out. When I deep dived into the person, Mr. Vijay Krishna Uchal, you see he has been into very active into the same industry as a director into the multiple companies. Right now, he is director from this company Switch and Control Gears from April 2095, and currently uh, in the marine electronics he was the whole-time director from 2007. So from 2007 to 2023 he has been only in this company, making sure that uh, what is going on in right now shipping industry, he takes the full advantage of it. And I will show you how he's been doing. But as per this experience as a director into different companies in the same field, looks like he is a very experienced guy, and at least we are unsure that the company is under an experienced person, okay, in the same field. So I'll let go of this video, and sorry, let go of this page. And now if I come to the scanner, if you see about this company, then it's engaged in renewable energy and specifically it's into renewable energy, but specifically it's into solar. There are a lot of other renewable energy process, but they are majorly into solar panels, and it provides servicing services like designing, fabricating of solars and everything. So they have a specialize in that. Then they are into industry of electronics and components like switch gears and control gears and all. Uh, then they are also into shipbuilding industry, which is basically the marine industry, which is right now having one of the most fabulous, or what we say, rally right now in shipbuilding and shipping industry. So the companies who are participating and supplying the say supply chain of backward integration like spare parts and all that stuff will also have a good rally. So marine industry is also supplier of a lot of electronical equipments to the big ship manufacturing companies and all. Uh, then if you see, geographical split is that it's more into domestic business. 82% of the business comes from the domestic. Okay, and outside India, they are more to only 18%. So it's not even full 20% also. So right now what we see is the global is right now into a recession, or maybe not a particular recession, but they are globally, there is a lot of panic due to US inflation and all that stuff was happening. And India is the one which is right now, India is a country which is right now the very strong and very fast paced growth manner. So I would consider this as a geographical being part of the growth process, and 82% of the business coming from the domestic industry. I will take this as a plus point right now. The company has six manufacturing plants across Goa, Mumbai, Chennai, and UAE and Italy also. So what happens? What have they done to have a good distribution channel? They have a good they have a presence in UAE also, and they have made sure that they are present in Italy also. Okay, one of the two major hubs for the shipbuilding industry, and Goa, because it is very much near to the uh, port. A lot of sea belt is there in the Goa, and a lot of shipment happens from there. And the head office is in Andheri. That's why they have given it a presence in the Mumbai, and they have a presence in Chennai based also. Okay, so right now, see, it's into naval vessels of offshore platform, cargo vessels, passenger liner, submarine building. So what happens is right now the rallies that you are watching in GRSE and what is one more company? One more company is there of shipbuilding. One is GRSE and one more is there. I just forgot the name. They are into submarine building, which the uh, defense industry, defense government of India, which has given them the orders to build the submarines, fighter submarines for India. They are also part of them supplying over here, that I'll show you how. Then they are into airports and high-rise building equipments, like helping them for the equipments, and also they are present into lot of other businesses which is widespread. And this is all the entire bifurcation of that. I'll not see it because that is not more important. What is the important, that where were they majorly present in 82 business of the domestic, we got a little bit of idea. The most prominent thing over here, or very nice thing about this company, is the market cap is below 1000. So normally what happens, a lot of people do not invest in low cap industry because the liquidity is the issue. But when we see that once upon a time, the giant companies today were also small market, mid cap company at one point of time. I'm not saying the marine company can be, cannot be, I have no idea, can turn into a multi-bagger and a big, large cap company future. They can. We don't know what kind of shipment industry, what is happening in defense, but we don't know. It can happen. Every company has an opportunity to grow big, and right now they are in path of at least becoming a smart and strong company as of now. Now, if you see, the ROCE is good, better than the market standard, which is 12.8% as of now. Interest coverage ratio is bit less than I was expecting, but it's not that low also that they are not able to take care of their immediate, if they have to pay off the loans and everything, they are quite comfortable to pay off their loans if something pressure comes on them. A very good thing is that from past 5 years their free cash flow is positive, so they have cash in hand to make sure that their working capital and everything is taken care of, or is there any expansion in the company, so they will make sure that they have some funds in their hand and they are not liable to take too much of burden in this market as of now, where people are skeptical about the business. They have cash in hand, which is a very good sign. Industry PE is 31% and the stock PE is 39%. The stock over here is a bit expensive. uh, Stock over here is expensive than their capacity, but what happens when the stock is in a growth phase, they tend to be expensive. Okay, you will not get a good stock at very low price. Very rare case they are, when they are totally unnoticed. But right now this company has been noticed by a lot of investors in the market. I have seen and I have heard a lot of investors talking about this stock, and I have seen especially a lot of videos, and the analysis has been posted about it. So there's the interest of this stock in the market which is going on. Now, uh, if you see the ROCE and ROE is positive above 12%, 12.5% comfortably. So you know what, they are able to generate at least 12.5% on 5-year basis, which is a very good sign. They have free cash flow. They are a bit expensive than the industry norms, but that is fine because they are into a growth phase. Now, if you see the PE ratio that I have marked over here, from March 2023, their PE ratio was 25.28, and right now what I was talking about the growth part, till the latest date, that is 19th May 2023, the PE has shot up to 38%. So from past couple of months, the PE ratio was quite stagnant and flat. So if you see the growth in December 2022 and in March 2023, so that 4 months they did not had any great spurt in the PE. Now, but what happens is that after a couple of months, if you see, this was the high of the PE was 35, and they are able to cross that. From March to May, they are able to get that growth in the price and the interest, where people are ready to pay them that premium, that much X amount of premium for every penny that the company that earns for that. So that's a good sign. The spurt in the PE is a good sign for the company as of now. uh, then if you come down, the most interesting part is over here. Let's go to profit and loss account over here. The sales have improved tremendously. Okay, from 2014, they were in a very stagnant growth. Okay, and then here where the growth has happened. From then there was a slack in 2021. Everybody knows what happened over there, and then they are able to again grow into the uptrend. Now, if you see out here, uh, same thing is over here. From June 2022 to December 2022, they are able to have a steady growth in quarter by quarter sales also. Uh, the net operating margin is also fairly improving. So what are they able to do? They are able to capitalize on their product qualities and all that, which people are ready to pay. What has happened with the sales growing high, due to the demand, their expenses are also going up. So which is fair enough. The sales are still in the level of the growth. So what happens when the sales is high, the expenses are going to be high because they have to purchase more raw material and everything. So it is not like that the sales is stagnant and expenses are going high, then there is a problem. Then we need to see what's going wrong going on. But sales is also rising, expenses are also rising. They are able to capitalize. That can be seen from the OPM over here. That is also improving. So somewhere down the line, we need to see what is going on into net profit. So what happens is that in the net profit, same way they are able to generate more than double their profits. So they are able to achieve in span of say 2 years, 3 years, they are able to achieve the double of the profit. So from 6 crores, they are able to reach more than 14, 15 crores they are able to achieve recently. Now the most interesting part was the compounding growth over here is bit low. Okay, it's just 3 years compounding growth is 14%, which they are able to find it fair enough, and last 12 months they are achieved 12. So if you see the company is into the growth path as we see from March 2020, that is 3 years down the line, it's company which has come into the the path of growth only at that point of time. Okay, the stock price EGR, as I said, the stock price is bit expensive because the spurt in that PE happened, and the company just stood up in their feet last 3 years ago. So you see the last price has just shot up very much, and it's been a little bit expensive than the industry PE. So here we can see the price returns on CGR is a little bit expensive. So we need to understand is that if you are investing in a company, the PE and the company is bit high. Okay. Now see, the reserves from 28 crores has reached to 165 crores. That is brilliant, and that's why we can see there is a high interest rate coverage because they are able to fund their business with their own funds. They don't want to take too much of loans. See, the loans is approximate same. In 2022 it went down, and in again 2022 it's approximate 60 crores only. So see, the major investment they need is short term. That is, they need the working capital loan. Okay. There is no much of the capex that is going on. Capex happened in 2018, but after that there is no major capex that is going on. So that's why we don't see major increase in the fixed assets. And every year the fixed asset is just getting depreciated. So they have not much invested into any plant and machinery or any kind of equipment. So we'll see whether that is good or bad, or maybe they are able to achieve their demand as per current this thing. If we see what is their inventories, let us see their inventories. Mm, just a second, guys. See, it's under other assets. Inventories, they have maintained the same level of 75 crores to 80 crores. Okay, they have not built very big inventory. Okay, so whatever they are producing, they are making sure whatever is required, they have a minimum structure to keep between 80 crores. They are keeping that much of inventory. Okay, now cash flow over here is really nice. Can you see the business is started creating cash flow, generating cash flow for them. They are investing into some kind of maybe what investing activity, we have to see it, but a fixed asset they have been selling little bit, so we need to figure it out what is it. So we'll see the balance sheet and all. I'll figure it out later on. And they are able to pay off their loans in a very much better. So what is happening, they are not taking too much of loan, and even if they are taking, they are able to pay off. Okay, now the debtors day, which was more than 235 to 160, they've reduced to 167 days, which is very good sir. Now what happens, industry norms are 90 days, but uh, since they are majorly into domestic shipbuilding and everything, and they are supplying to the government orders and all, it is understood that they will be paid late. The government takes more than 6 months to pay the money. Okay, so don't get so surprised if the datas they are too much above 150 days and all. You need to understand the nature of the business, and the nature of the business says that we are into a shipbuilding industry, and as per the government orders and all will come to the shipping industry, they will get funds from the government and they will pay them to them. So that is fine. Okay, so it all depends upon difference between industry, and but at least they are able to fetch better than before. So before it was 235 days. Now it is reduced to 265 days, which is a good sign. Okay. Now let us see the company. What has given me more? Why I'm so interested in this company is this. I'm able to fetch the data from the website. Is that, do you see the orders? See, this is the letter that they have given. It's date May 2023. The company has fetched an order of see 13 crores. Okay, this is excluding GST. So 13 crore orders they have received in May 2023. This is recently. Okay, and it is from the marine. It is mentioned that under the order of Cochin Shipyard. See, as I told you, the company is into shipyard and it is into the submarine, and Cochin Shipyard and GRSE and all are constructing submarines and ship for our defense industry, and they are getting orders from them. Okay, so from Cochin Shipyard they have received worth 7 crores, and it is good shall be made within the period of 13 months. Okay, so they are busy for 13 months, okay, which is a good thing. And they have also received an order from Mahindra and Mahindra Limited to supply for LT pennants. Maybe it would be some of their equipments, LT pennants, and that order is worth 5.79 crores, and that period has to be completed in 3 months. Okay, so they are blocked for the first 13 months from the day that they have or received the order, which is very nice, and they have inventories. So they want to manufacture the units what they want and everything, and that will be supplied. Okay, now this is the May month. Now I'll remove this. Now see the April month. Okay, in April month, what happens? They have received an order of 36 crores. Okay, and see how it is. It is given by the company General Electronic Energy Power Conversion in UK Limited. Okay, and they are into switchboards and all, which we have seen. So they have received a switchboard order, and it has to be supplied in 7 months. The order received from Grasim Industries, that is Birla Paints, to supply the installation of IMC panels for Birla plant, and it's basically about the lightings that they have, solar panel business, and it is for 11 crores, and it has to be completed in 4 months. And they have also received a order of Tata Projects Limited to supply HT panels, that is again solar panels, in Tiru Tiruvali, which is almost amounting 17 crores, and it has to be completed in 4 months. So what I'm trying to say, that the company right now is busy with the orders. So in the first May, they are busy with uh, Kocha shipping, Cochin shipyard orders. Then they are busy with uh, Tata orders and all, that is for 13 months, and this is for 3 months. So at least they are busy for next 1 year right now. Now this is April again in 2023, that they got an order worth 11 crores. Okay, this is for the from the L&T panels, and okay, yeah, this is order from the L&T that they have got for 11 crores, and that has to be delivered in 4 months. Okay, so they have the orders for like the short term also, and they have orders for the long term also. Here you see in 23rd March, they are able to fetch the order of 6 crores, and it has to be completed for the period of 2 years. So it could be a very big order, maybe a very big shipment or whatever it is. And see, it is from the GRSE. So it is from the Garden Research Shipyard Engineering Limited. So as I said, GRSE is one of the pioneer right now building submarines and all for the Indian defense, and they are getting orders from them. So they are busy for next 2 years in this. Again, in February 2023, I'll go a little fast. They got an order for 11 crores. Okay, and it is has to be supplied to the international airport and everything in Noida and Chennai for L&T panels, and it has to be busy for 6 months. So just see the number of orders. In again February 23, they are getting order worth. Can I see that? Order for supplying, and it is well, and it is for, yeah, this is it, 14 crore order for next 1 year. Okay, now see again in January 2023, they received an order for 6 crores, and it is to be supplied in 4 months. Over here in January, they received an order for 20 crores. Okay, and they have to supply in 6 months. Then in January 2023, they got an order for 23 crores. Okay, and has to be supplied in 6 months. Then I've taken the entire previously of 1 year, that what is company doing for 1 year. Are they getting regular business from 1 year, and are they busy for next 1 2 years, which is clearly seen that they are getting orders from January 2023. See over here, they received an order for 3 crore rupees, and they have to supply it in 2 years again. I think so. This has to be something. Yeah, Goa shipyard. So they are majorly into shipping industry, which is right now booming industry right now. So it's a good sign for us. The company got order in December 2022. Okay, so few months ago, since it is the calendar year 2022, but it is in December, which is worth 34 crores. And another order they received from Mazgaon, which is amazing. They got an order worth 22 crores. So in this entire year, they got, okay, so they got 31 crores total, in which GRSE is of 9 crores and Mazgaon it is of 22 crores, which is very nice. Okay. Then in again December 2022, they got an order for 12 crores. Then in November, they got an order for 22 crores. And in again in October 2022, they got total order of 11 crores. Then if you see in August 2022, they got a total order for 32 crores, and they got an order from an MRF industry. Okay, so they must be wanting solar panels and everything in their tire business industry and all. In August 2022, they received a total order of 9 crores, and uh, in June they have got an order for a total of worth 10 crores. Okay, now the list can go on for many years, many much more time, but I'm trying to say that what I'm trying to identify that since it is a very low market cap company, it was at the base. I need to know whether the company is getting orders or not. Is the company busy for next 1 year or not? But the best part about it is that it has been receiving orders from past 1 year, which it has already delivered this year. Now they are getting more order for this year also, which is short period of 6 months, 3 months, 4 months, 2 months also, and they are getting orders for next 2 years and 1 year. So what happens? The inflow of order is non-stop. So they were busy last year, they are busy this year, and they are going to be busy for next 1 year also. So if you are able to understand this and the stock is getting a little bit expensive in the PE side, I am okay with it. At least they are not sitting, they are booked. Now they are into the manufacturing thing, which the results will show. The orders are received, when they deliver it, it is going to come to the onto the uh, balance sheet. The best part of this thing is that there is no inter-party trades. That means the subsidiary companies are not giving orders to the company. What happens? A lot of time the subsidiary companies gives order to the parent company. So that can be fake bills. But over here we can see the industry which is booming right now, the solar renewable energy which is into demand, the solar panels which is into demand, and we can see the shipbuilding which is into demand. All those companies are giving orders to them. So I feel those are the genuine orders. It's just where to see whether those orders are converting into receivables only, or are they able to converting and creating the cash flow. But the number of debtors day are more than uh, a 6 months period, so we have to watch for 6 months at least yearly. I'm not too much into quarterly into this company because the money is coming more than 6 to 130 days. Okay, so yearly profit and loss account makes more sense into this business. Okay, so this is the fundamental and overall area where I'm looking into this company. Now what about the technical stuff? Now the technical stuff, what I see is the major company was on the downfall from June 2021. So we saw into that number game that 2020, 2021 they didn't do well. But after 2022, when the defense sector boomed, that's why the stock has flourished, and that's exactly what has happened in December 2021. Okay, so I'm talking about 22 got a boom, 2021 in December. That's where we see a major investor entering into the company over here. Now, if I mark the major top and the bottom over here, the company has only entered into the sideways. Now that they have created a base into the bottoms. So what happens? Until unless the new high or it is not been broken, we cannot say it can be into that zone for a very long time. And this indicates that the breakout came in the April month. Okay. Now, what happens in the April month on the weekly, we see a lot of selling pressure coming. So what happens is that all the traders who must have entered into, uh, you know, in that month of December, when they saw a stock price from 44 going to the bottom of 25, it's almost 50% erosion of your capital. So what happens when they saw the stock coming back cost to cost, they were happy, and they must be very happy to get, sorry for that. And what happens when the stock started giving the breakout, all the players who were in the stock stuck. They started bombarding the stock, and they just wanted to exit. Now what happened once they got exited, and when you are not able to connect the dots between fundamental and technicals, what happens? You miss the trade. Now all this time that you holded the stock, you exited and you lost the opportunity. Okay, now in the fear, because the PE has become expensive, and then you do this industry PE and all becomes expensive for you, but you did not see the number of orders that are flowing inside the stock, you are going to get scared. And now This is right now the perfect breakout in my textbook, and what I'm looking for a target for myself in this stock is around 53 to 75, because I'm not worried. The company is getting non-stop orders for next 1 year to 2 years. So all those balance sheets are going, all those numbers are going to come into the balance sheet as profits, and when they deliver it as a margin, we need to see whether they hold the same margin or not. But if the volumes are strong and they are able to maintain what they have shown right now in the numbers, I think so it is quite possible that I will be able to exit in around 75 rupees. After that, the story is different. Whether it go to 190, that the time will only say. But I'm going to hold the stock for nearly around next 1 year, because the money will come to the company after every 130, 160 days. That's what they are able to achieve. So I do not go too much into lower time frame and all this stuff. This is it from my end for the marine electronicals. I hope that you all will like this video and appreciate my efforts that I have shown. Uh, all those people who want to do trading like this and learn about some kind of combining things, please read my book Relative Strength with Technical Analysis, which is available on Amazon and Flipkart. The link to that will be into this description. And again, guys, any problem or anything you're facing, you can email me. I have given my email also in the YouTube video, and also you can follow me and subscribe me, and also follow me on the Twitter for such kind of analysis. And thank you very much for giving your time to me on this, listening to this video. Uh, this is it from my end. Your Yogesh Bausar. Thank you very much, and I will come up with more and more such analysis for you guys. Thank you.